This is an Ellis Mowers and More product review. Interested in buying this product? The link is in the description below. Have a product inquiry or a home, garden, or automotive product or tool to review? Email me, ellis@ellismowers.com, or reach out on Instagram and Facebook at Ellis Mowers and More. And as always, like and subscribe for more product reviews and small engine content. On today's review, we have a product from Dream Van. This is a heat press. You can press t-shirts, mugs, hats, and plates with this device. So it's very useful, very versatile. In this video, we are going to press a shirt, a mug, and a hat using these accessories. The plate press also includes these foam devices to put on top of the plate so that you can press the plates on this right here. And we'll go ahead and get started. Again, it comes with some sublimation paper as well if you're going to do some sublimation work. In this video, I'm just going to be doing some vinyl press on a shirt, a hat, and a mug. So let's do it. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of the functions of this before we actually start pressing things. We got obviously the flat press on now. Don't touch this, it's a hot surface. And the temperature will start kicking in as soon as you turn this machine on. If you want to go between Fahrenheit and Celsius, you just have to press the plus and minus button. We're now at Celsius. We're going to use Fahrenheit for this. Settings, you can determine the heat, how much you want heat-wise on this, and then the amount of time that you want it to press for. And then that sets, and then whenever you let it down here, it starts the time. So that's nice. And give you a quick demonstration of just the basic functionality of this first. We're going to turn it on and it's going to start heating things up. If you want to change from Fahrenheit to Celsius, just press the plus and minus button at the same time. If you want to change the time, the temperature and the time, you press the gear button. You can go up, down, and then if you want to change the time, you can go up a long ways if you want to. And then that sets everything right there, and then you're basically ready to press whatever you want to press once the element heats up. And then to start the time, all you do is press the mode button here with the person, and you can see the timer start counting down. So now what we'll do is press some items next. Alright, so we're about to iron on this. I've put a sheet of paper on top, and then the logo is on the bottom down here. We've centered it up, and we've got our times and temperatures set on this device. 10 seconds, 392 degrees. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to press it down and start the timer. Okay, so we're done there. We're going to move this out of the way. Move the sheet of paper out of the way. And then this is a hot peel, so we're going to peel it off. There we go, guys. There's the shirt. And there's the finished product right there. It seems like it went on pretty easily and the paper came off like it was supposed to. I don't see any crazy things on it, so we'll move on to the hat next. So we're converting from the hat to the mug now, and you have a clear flat surface here, and these suction cups stick down to that surface. Now I have been putting them on the far side here and just kind of working them down just like so, and then what we do is plug it in to the 4-prong outlet, because this is what's going to heat up now. Screw it in, turn it on, and it's going to start heating up. And so what we have done is prepared our mug right here, and we're going to wrap it in some paper and tape that paper down. We're going to put this in for 10-12 seconds, just like we did the shirt earlier. All right, it is almost at temperature. You may be able to see it through. There we go. Okay. So now we have a little bit of a barrier to have between the mug and the press with the paper. So we're going to slide that in there. You have to be really, really careful here. And then we're going to press it together here for about 12 seconds or so. I may not be able to get it latched. I'm just going to keep some good pressure on it here. Alright, so now it's done. And we're going to pull it out. Ooh, we got it. Perfect. We'll pull it out and reveal what we've got. First time for everything here, but we just either baked it for too long or didn't keep it in there for too long. So the thing about the contour on the bottom here is that you got to have a flat press or something to kind of contour it to. So just remember that. But we got it, what, 90% there for a cheap mug. So once you fine tune and dial it in, then you'll be in good shape. And I just want to reiterate, this is operator error. This is not machine error. We have done proof of concept here. Again, just fine tuning things. Y'all saw that it did the shirts extremely well. So you just fine tune the mugs and you'll be in business as well. I have changed over to the hat setting. The only thing you have to do, you have wing nuts on the top and the bottom pieces for the t-shirt pad. You just have to take the wing nuts off, remove both sides, unplug it from the machine here, and then take the bottom piece off, slide it up, and slide the bottom part of the hat on as well. You have a part that you can raise and lower the device so that you can get the right, I guess, pressure on it. If you're doing thicker items or something along those lines that you need to change the height, you can do that. So I'm actually lowering the height now in order to get it for our hat setting here. We want to have good pressure, so we're going to get it to where it's going to kind of smush the styrofoam a little bit, or the foam on it a little bit. We need to go a little bit more. I have to go all the way down for this. Because you want to have good, even pressure. And that's as far down as it goes, so that might be what we need. That seems like it's pretty good. So what we've got to do, we can move this out of the way. We may have to raise it up just a little bit. in order to get the hat under there. So what we'll do is we'll just get the hat under here, stretch it out, make it nice and even throughout there, and it should stay in place. It looks like we've got it fairly even. You want to have it nice and even, and your press is going to go about like that. Again, we'll put a barrier in between the two, but then once you raise it, you can move it out of the way. So we're going to press this logo. I'm going to heat this machine back up to 392 degrees, and we'll press it in and see how it looks. Alright, this is buzzed now. We did this for 15 seconds, 392 degrees. I'm going to lift it up. What I had to do though is lower it down a little bit. We're going to cut it off right now. Actually, we're going to leave it heated because we've got another one. And so we put this paper in between, and now we've put the logo on, and we're going to peel it off. Just when you're doing these hats, just make sure you have it stretched out as good as you can here for the logo. Otherwise, you may have a little bit of bending. But in terms of the heat transfer works great on this. So currently I've changed to the mug press. All I had to do was take 2 wing nuts off of the bottom to take the bottom part of the hat press off right there. We're going to put the mug on. There's actually a couple little areas in between these cups here for it to just slide up this bolt or these threads so that you can slide it in and it just keeps it stable while we are about to do our thing. We're heating it up to 392, which it should be right there now. And then I've got 30 seconds on the time clock, and we have our mug right here. So we're gonna put that in. All you're gotta do is just slide it into the machine here. We're gonna put a paper barrier in between it so that we don't melt the vinyl or anything, and see how it turns out. Alright, so we put this foil vinyl in the press and on this mug. It worked pretty well. Again, we're not pros. If you do this every day or want to do this every day, practice is going to make perfect. The best kind of mugs to put in this are flat type mugs, but you can make these work if you're a little creative. And so we've got a almost like a Halloween looking look to this mug. I'll show you everything that we did, and we'll finish this video up next. So everything is, guys, the shirt, the hat, and the mug. If you're buying this just to do shirts, then this thing right here is the ticket. You can just crank them out, crank them out. The hats and the mugs do take a little bit more practice. The mugs are best if you have a flat mug all around. The hats, you have to kind of figure out how you're gonna get the wrinkles out of the front. Again, if you have some, these are just regular run-of-the-mill hats. If you've got some that are a little bit stronger in the front that don't wrinkle up, you're gonna have no issue with that. And regular vinyl seems to work excellent on this. So if you're using it for branding for your channel or anything, if you want to take this and just do it on the side, printing t-shirts, printing hats, printing mugs, you get the hang of it. That heat press is going to be a very useful product for you, and it's going to help me out with merchandise for my business, so that's going to be awesome as well. So thanks again for watching this video. The machine works great. Again, it's just going to take you a little bit of practice, especially on the hats and the mugs, to get the hang of it. And then once you've got the hang of it, know the times and everything that you need in order to get the right vinyl pressed on your devices, then you'll be good. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.